From dopamine to the here and nows. A few months ago, Tenny, one of my determined clients focused on losing weight, had diligently prepared her healthy lunch and packed it for the day. And as she walked down the bustling main street of her town, the savory aroma of burgers and fries wafted through the air, instinctually triggering her dopamine or desire circuitry. Suddenly, her desire to acquire overwhelmed her rational thinking, compelling her to seek out the source of that enticing smell. Despite her initial intentions, Tenny succumbed to the allure and decided to indulge in the burger and some fries. She knew it was against her weight loss goals, but the allure of dopamine overrode her rationality. With the first bite, the desire to acquire dissipated, and she found herself caught up in the act of eating. However, as she continued, she realized that the burger didn't truly satisfy her taste buds. Yet, she kept eating, anticipating the next bite, until the plate was empty, leaving her with a sense of shame, defeat, and overfullness. In the aftermath, Tenny experienced a dopamine crash, feeling the need for another hit to fill the void. However, she recognized that she had 3 options to respond to this crash. First, she could seek out more dopamine. Tenny could fall into the trap of seeking immediate gratification through another indulgence, perpetuating the cycle of craving and temporary satisfaction. It's like that false safety net, as if you were jumping out of a burning building, only to cruise right through a hole in the bottom. She could get less of what she originally craved. Tenny could reduce her consumption of unhealthy foods to soften the blow of the dopamine crash. And this approach may involve finding healthier alternatives or moderating her intake. Or she could shift to the here and nows. Tenny could make a conscious choice to pursue activities that lead to present moment satisfaction, activating the release of serotonin, oxytocin, vasopressin, and endorphins. Yep, the here and nows. By focusing on these positive neurotransmitters, she could find more sustainable and fulfilling sources of joy and satisfaction. Moreover, being in the here and now, she would be able to recognize when she's full and be able to make the choice whether or not to take another bite. In our following coaching session, Tenny unpacked the patterns she noticed in her behaviors. She decided to fight dopamine with dopamine to spark a stronger desire for a more vibrant future. After unlocking her deepest motivation, she was able to express fully how she wanted the future to look. She identified what she was running toward rather than away from. She identified how she wanted to feel. And she identified her in-the-moment strategies to navigate her urges and cravings. This was the shift from desire dopamine to control dopamine. Moreover, staying in control opened her up fully to experiencing the present moment. So how exactly did Tenny make the shift from the pursuit of dopamine to the here and nows? First, practicing mindful eating. By bringing awareness to each bite, Tenny began to savor the tastes and textures and sensations of her meal. Mindful eating slows down the pace and allows for deeper appreciation of food, fostering a greater sense of satisfaction with each bite. She redefined good in her mind. Tenny challenged her perception of what brings pleasure and what triggers her desire circuit. By associating healthy choices with positive emotions, she over time rewired her brain to seek out nutritious options that promote well-being rather than solely relying on the fleeting pleasure of unhealthy indulgences. And lastly, she engaged in activities that promote the release of serotonin, oxytocin, for men it would be vasopressin, and endorphins. Tenny explored various activities that naturally boost these neurotransmitters. And for her, this included exercise, spending time with loved ones, engaging in hobbies. She really loves painting, practicing gratitude. She keeps a journal at night, and going out and enjoying nature. She loves a good hike. By consciously pursuing these activities, she found sustainable sources of happiness and satisfaction beyond the realm of the dopamine-driven cravings, those short-term desire to acquires. By adopting a mindful and intentional approach to her choices, Tenny gradually shifted her focus from the pursuit of dopamine to embracing the present moment and finding true satisfaction in a balanced and healthy lifestyle. Just like Tenny, you too can shift to a more satisfying relationship with food by, first, believing in your ability to change, and second, engaging in activities that help you zoom in to the here and now.